Earthy Goddess Mumma. This is a daily tarot reading for the 18th of March 2020. It's a Wednesday here in Australia. I have the Oshizen Tarot today. Let's just see what messages want to come in. We have self-love, ripeness, timing, picking fruit when it isn't ripe, doesn't taste juicy and lush, yeah? Timing, everything is about timing. Nines are generally about spirituality and completion as well. There's a lot of, and it's an independent card as well. So taking this time to really come into yourself. Take this time for inner reflection, sitting with the uncomfort, sitting with whatever fear is there. Allowing yourself to flower regardless of what's happening externally. Flowering from within, blossoming into lush richness, letting your inner beauty out. Opening up to life, trusting life. Again, it's the Queen of Pentacles like yesterday. Getting in the garden, walking barefoot on the ground, finding and looking for beauty wherever you can, holding the vibration of grace in whatever's happening, like being in the moment. Yes, I know we're meant to be in isolating ourselves. This is about celebrating every moment. You know, when it's raining, taking your shoes off and dancing in that summer rain. Looking for opportunities of joy wherever you can, dropping into your heart wherever you can. It's the Three of Cups. Joy, celebration. There are still reasons to celebrate. We're alive. Yes, there's change. We can either be in the outer and get washed away, knocked off our feet in the hurricane, or we can be in the center there, balanced in our masculine, feminine energy, yin and yang, Ida Pingala, just being, Santosha, acceptance for what is, acceptance and contentment with what is, and allowing and not resisting. No resistance. Resistance, fear creates resistance, and resistance results in energy blockages. There's no need to push against this. We don't push against this. We allow and we flower into it. We look for those moments of beauty, those moments of fun, those moments of joy, you know, in anything that's going on in our lives. And there's always guidance. We've got threes here. Trust that you're always surrounded by love. Trust that there's a bigger picture. Trust that if you want help and support, you can always ask for it from the spiritual realm. I just got the worst feeling from this card. Okay, so yes, there's a lot of lies. Yes, there's a lot of media untruths. There's a bigger picture happening here. But all is well. You know, don't jump into this vibration. I don't really want to get into this too much. But what I know and I trust about myself is that governments and powers that be don't have our best interests at heart. If they had our best interests at heart, they would be telling all of us to take vitamin C, eat organically, be in love, not fear. They're not. They're inciting fear. They're creating separateness, separation between us, panic. We've got to just keep coming back in, yeah? I'm going to read the Seven of Swords. I feel like I need to read the Seven of Swords. It's my least favorite card in the deck, but it's important, yeah. Every card's important. You know, shadow, light, all of that. I don't think I want to hold it up. I'm not going to hold it up. I'll just read it. Don't need my glasses. It comes and goes. I will. So I've just got to say this. Do you recognize this man? All but the most innocent and sincere of us have a politician lurking somewhere in our minds. In fact, the mind is political. Its very nature is to plan and scheme and try and manipulate situations and people so that it can get what it wants. Here the mind is represented by a snake covered with clouds and speaking with a forked tongue. But the important thing to realize about this card is that both faces are false. The sweet, innocent, trust me face is a mask, and the evil, toxic, I'll have my way with you face is a mask too. Politicians don't have real faces. The whole game is a lie. Take a good look at yourself to see if you've been playing this game. What you see might be painful, but not as painful as continuing to play. Doesn't serve anyone's interest in the end, least of all yours. Whatever you might achieve in this way will turn into dust in your hands. Okay, this is heavy. The question we need to ask ourselves, are our actions and behaviors serving humanity or inciting more fear and panic? Are we meeting this with love, or are we thinking about serving ourselves and what's in it for me and what can I get out of this energy? There's another part of this. Anybody who can be a good pretender, a hypocrite, will become your leader politically, will become your priest religiously. All that he needs is hypocrisy. All that he needs is cunningness. All that he needs is a facade to hide behind. Your politicians live double lives. Your priests live double lives. One at the front door, the other from the back door. And the back door life is their real life. Those front door smiles are false. Those faces looking so innocent are cultivated. If you want to see the reality of the politician, you will have to see him from his back door. There he is in his nudity as he is, and so is the priest. These two kinds of cunning people have dominated humanity. And they found out very early on that if you want to dominate humanity, I'm getting really emotional. Make it weak. Make it feel guilty. Make it feel unworthy. Make it feel fearful. Make it feel fearful. Destroy its dignity. Take all glory away from it. Humiliate it. And they have found such subtle ways of humiliation that they don't want to come in the picture, that they don't come in the picture at all. They leave it to you to humiliate yourself, to destroy yourself. They have taught you a kind of slow suicide. So this message is really clear. Where are we focused? Turn off your TV. We are being lied to. We are being lied to. This sickness, this virus will dissipate. It's a strain of flu. We have been living with influenza for a very long time. Cultivate a very strong immune system. Yes, isolate yourself, but don't buy into the fear and the panic that is being perpetuated on our mainstream media. Trust the guidance that you're given. Align yourself with whatever universal consciousness, the divine, whatever you affiliate yourself with. Tap into love. Tap into seeing the beauty and the joy of being alive. This is not about survival. This is about quality of life. Do not allow yourself to be dominated and humiliated and dumbed down by our media. Trust the guidance that you are given, not the external happenings. Trust your inner voice right now. But that's going to mean that you're going to need to center yourself and be very, very quiet, because there is change and we need to adapt to this change. This change is real and we need to adapt to it. I knew a big message was going to come through, because these are big times, yeah? All that glitters is not gold, okay? Look beyond. The media do not have our best interests at heart. That is the biggest message I want to tell you right now. We're hearing these stories. 21-year-old dies of coronavirus. You click on it. He had leukemia. These are to create fear in us. Yes, there are a lot of vulnerable people that can get it. Yes, we need to be responsible. But the fear that's being created here is not helpful. Fear depresses our immune systems. Love strengthens it. Right, 16. All that glitters. A need to see beyond the superficial. A desire to don a mask or dress something up, to disguise its true nature. Trying to be something you're not, chasing after every new sparkly thing. It's only human to want to adorn yourself with trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title, a position, a stamp of authority, or sparkling diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? Do these people in power that we have in power, do they have our best interests at heart? I don't think so. The truth is that people seek to acquire things because what it will do for them and how they will symbolically elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe beneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter was gone, all the power was gone. Would you still listen or desire the object or person? Listen to or desire the object or person? The message is clear, so clear. Do not trust what you are reading and hearing. Trust yourself. Ground yourself in Mother Nature. Get out on the earth with bare feet. Listen to the messages. Feel into the beauty and the healing properties of water and soil and trees. Get outside. Mother Nature has everything to heal us. Get off your TV. Stop listening to the radio. The time, this will pass. This is all about timing and ripeness. Timing. Get outside, plant some plants. Go and buy some seeds. I'm sure there's still seeds on the shelves. I'm sure there's still seedlings around. And soil. Dig in your soil. Grab a pot from somewhere. Grab some pots and plant some plants. These are empowering things that we can do right now. And it's going to be a win-win here. It doesn't matter if nothing happens, if this all disappears in a little while, you'll still have those beautiful plants. Anyway, I love you. Big love. Stay healthy.